I want to talk for a minute about a post I saw on social media and some of the responses. I'm not going to read them. I'm going to post them while I'm talking, and you guys can go ahead and look at them. Basically, this person called Alpha Dog, Alpha Fox, I can't remember his name, posted a video of a young lady who was not skinny, and she was doing a routine for cheerleading, and he said something to the effect of "woke kill cheerleading" or something to that effect. Now, the first thing I did was I went back and looked for a video by one Tony Basil called Mickey. Mickey was a song about this boy this girl was crushing on, and the entire video is Tony Basil, who was a choreographer. Well, she still is, I think. And she was dressed as a cheerleader with her cheerleader friends behind her. They did an entire choreography to the song. It was a very popular video in its day, and one thing that I remember back in the 80s when this song came out is that either 2 or 3 of the cheerleaders were not small, skinny little girls. They were big girls. They were not super overweight, but they were not skinny. Mind you, I don't have a problem if they're skinny or not. It's irrelevant. Because what matters in cheerleading to me is that they can do the dance and the choreography and the jumps and whatever it is that they do. It has nothing to do with your size. It doesn't have anything to do with your gender, your size, or anything else. This is the problem that we have when people don't know what words mean and they try to take a concept like the word woke, which we're going to get into on a different video, and turn it into this boogeyman so that they can scare people into thinking that there's something wrong with being woke. But more importantly, it is I don't even know how to say this. There is a lot of people who are skinny by today's standards and they're not healthy. There's also a lot of people that are a lot heavier than skinny people are, but they exercise every day, they eat a very good diet, and their body composition makes it a little harder for them to get rid of the weight. There's also an age situation. I'm 57. I can get rid of 20 pounds in maybe a year, but my daughter, who's half my age, will probably get rid of those same 20 pounds in a few weeks. There's many reasons why people cannot get rid of the weight. None of them have anything to do with being lazy. And the best part about this is, I can almost guarantee you that girl is in better shape than the person who said that is. I love that the people in the comments, even the blue checks, were quick to point out that, she's in very good shape. She did a very good routine. What the hell's your problem? Blah, blah, blah. More importantly, somebody brought up something, and if I kept the screenshot, I'm going to post it here, was the fact that, when a fat person is exercising, we criticize them, and when they're when they're not exercising, we call them lazy. There's absolutely nothing you can do on or off social media that people will not criticize. That is the main point. That is something that I want you to remember forever, and I'm going to tell you why. In the last couple of weeks, I started posting 1 video a day. I challenged myself to post 1 video a day for the next 90 days. Not necessarily because I want to trend on YouTube, but because I want to get back to when I started this channel. For me, it was fun to sit here and talk about my opinions about things. I want to get back to that. There are days when I will sit in front of this computer and wonder what I'm going to talk about. Not because I don't have plenty of topics. I have a list of running topics. The reason why I struggle is because for many years I allowed other people to get in my head and tell me what was and wasn't a good idea for me to talk about. You're too old, you're fat, you're ugly, you're not really very smart, blah, 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 blah. Funny enough, some people will tell me that I thought I knew everything, and some people will tell me that I don't know anything. And they didn't see a problem with that mentality. It was, if you want to call me dumb, you can call me dumb if you want to. I'm over 100 on that little number that people do, the IQ. What's your number? And by the way, having a high IQ doesn't mean that you're a very smart person, because, well, one of the smartest people in terms of IQ is Elon Musk, and he has done some really dumb moves in his life. Just because you're smart in one area, I'm not saying he's dumb, by the way. I'm saying that he might be smart in one area, but that doesn't necessarily transfer to other areas of his life. And so you can be super great with computers and be a total disaster as a business manager. Or you can be really great at business and be a complete crap human being. None of those areas are interconnected in a way that you being smart is going to mean the same thing in all areas of your life. But the reality is that it really doesn't matter what you do for a living, who you are, who you hang out with, what you look like. People will always have something to say. If you're too pretty, they think you're dumb. If you're too smart, they don't think you're pretty enough. Or you're not slim enough. Or if they see you exercising and you're not the exact perfect weight that they think somebody exercising will be, look at that fatso exercising. This message is not for those people. This message is for you. If you're sitting at home and you're hearing those voices, we tell ourselves enough bad things as it is. Stop listening to those voices. They don't matter. They really don't matter. I allowed people to basically ring in my ear for 3 years, and that added to my own bad self-talk and other things that I'm not going to get into in this video, made it so that I really hated sitting in front of the camera and talking for 5 or 10 minutes and making a video. That ended on January 1st because I decided, you know what, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go back to having fun with this. And you know what I'm also going to do? If I have to call you out for being a bad person, I'm going to call you out for being a bad person. I believe Pluto is coming into the fixed signs. I'm a fixed sign. I'm going to fix you. It is what it is. So yes, this person who is a troll on the internet, and if you see their account, you'll know why I say that, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to argue with somebody like that. But it's a great example to use on a video like this to show you how human behavior can affect you in different ways. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.